Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Life with Annie. So today is the day of my little family holiday craft event. And so last night I put a pot of soup, a crock pot of soup on, because that's what we're going to have. We're going to pretend like it's winter time and we're going to have a hot bowl of soup. I'm making white chicken chili. And I didn't do the video on this because I think I've done this recipe a couple times. Maybe I'll do it later on in the season when it gets a little bit cooler. But it does, so it's been cooking overnight, and it said to take out my chicken and shred it, and then we're going to add that back in. So that's what we're going to do right now. So we're having a really simple meal. This year we're going to just do some soup, and I've got a little fruit salad that we're going to have. I'm going to have toppings for my soup. So can y'all even see that? No, there you go. That I need to get out. But oh, this chicken is so easy to shred when you cook it in a crock pot. But yeah, I've been up working on the little fruit salad. I've got the components together. I just have to combine everything, and I'll show y'all that part in just a minute. But the majority of it is done. So I did post a little video, or I recorded, I don't know if it's gone up yet, the little tablescape that I did, a little simple, wintry tablescape. Our craft this year is going to be making the little snowmen snow couple salt and pepper shakers. And so it's kind of cool in where my table is, because it's so cold with the snowmen around. So but you can watch that video. And then I did a little gift, take-home gift, also related to this. So all right, that was quick and fast and easy. So we've got our shredded chicken here. And it says to add a cup of sour cream to this. So let me grab my sour cream here. I have already gotten it out. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that in. And then we'll we're going to have some cheese, some shredded cheddar cheese for a topping. We've got some little tortilla strips, and some sour cream is going to be our toppings. We're going to keep it really simple. This soup has green chilies in it. It has great northern beans. So what you could do, if you like a thicker soup, you could take out a cup of you could mash a cup of your great northern beans when you put it in there, or I guess you could do it at this point if you wanted to. And then your soup would be a little bit thicker. I'm not too particular about that when it comes to the soup. As long as it tastes good, I'm good. Okay, so let's put this chicken back in here. There we go. And we're going to give that a stir. It smells so good. So there is the soup portion of our meal. I've got everything rested on the lid here. So I will get out the ingredients and we'll finish up the fruit salad. I'm just going to keep this on a keep warm setting until it's time for us to eat. And so, yeah, that's it. So let me get the things out for the fruit salad part of this. Now we're back. We're here doing the fruit salad. I made this at Halloween. It's the Frog Eye fruit salad, and Matt and I loved it. And I actually couldn't find the particular pasta that it called for. So it said to use couscous. It was the same thing. So I did, and I loved it. Now, when I was at the beach, I did find that pasta, and I bought some. And I'll probably make it with that on a different video, but I had some couscous that I wanted to use. So that's what we're doing. So for this salad, you need, or fruit salad, you need to get 1 3-ounce box of instant vanilla pudding and mix it with 3 cups of milk. And you want it to set up. So set it back in your refrigerator. I did this part by hand with just a regular whisk. Sorry, y'all. And it turned out great. So we're good there. And then you also need to cook your couscous. And it's 1.5 cups of couscous into about 6 cups of boiling water and a little dash of salt. And then you get your couscous, and I'll show you that. And this is like just a little pasta, a teeny little pasta. So we've got our couscous there, and I've drained it and everything, and it's cooled down. And then you also need to beat 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. Beat that up, let it get, kind of thick, and then you add in 1.5 cups of sugar, granulated sugar, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. So I've already done all of that. And then over in my sink, I have a couple of cans of pineapple. I had 1 can, it calls for tidbits. I only had 1 can of tidbits left, so I used just a can of pineapple chunks. I think it calls for 2 20-ounce cans. And then you need, it calls for 3 11-ounce cans of mandarin oranges, but I'm only using one can, and I think it was like close to 15 ounces. All that fruit is drained. So I've got that sitting over here in the sink. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add the fruit, I think, to the pudding and get that mixed up first. So we've got all our pineapple and our mandarin oranges here. Oh, and then you're going to need some mini marshmallows. So let me get this spoon. I'm just going to kind of stir in. You're going to need a pretty large bowl for this. So I'm going to mix all that together. Now, I've never fixed this for my family before, so this will be their first time trying it. But like I said, I made it at Halloween only because I was looking for something Halloween themed, and I pulled up Halloween food or something, and the first thing I saw was frog eye salad. So I thought, well, why do they call it frog eyes? Now at Halloween, you could buy if you can find the little green and orange or orange and white colored marshmallows, you could use that, but I couldn't find them, so I didn't. Okay, then I'm going to add in our whipping cream mixture. Oh, I cannot wait to eat some of this. It is so good. Get all of that out. Let me grab this spoon. All right, so yesterday was really busy for me trying to get everything done for today, and I was in here late last night getting the food part prepped. So let's see if we can kind of toss this around. And y'all, the recipe does say that you could use Cool Whip instead of the heavy whipping cream. I've never done it that way. When I made it the first time, I used the whipping cream because you add sugar and vanilla to it. That taste is so yummy. I even licked the beaters when I whipped it up this morning, and it's so good. I don't even think I'd want to substitute Cool Whip for this. I think this is one recipe where that heavy whipping cream along with the sugar and the vanilla really makes it. Okay, so we've got this pretty much mixed. All right, so we'll continue to mix it some more. I'm gonna go ahead and add in the couscous. And this is 1.5 cups of couscous, y'all. It makes a lot of couscous. This makes a lot of fruit salad. So if you need a large fruit salad for a gathering, this is your recipe. So good. See why you need a big bowl? And you'll see in the video that I made on the little takeaway gifts, I got everybody, well, except for Mama, I got these bowls. I found these at the Dollar Tree back at the end of April, and I've been saving them to use them for just this kind of occasion. All right. Get all this mixed in, and we still have to add marshmallows. I'm telling you, this makes a lot, but Matt and I didn't have any trouble eating it. So good. And then when we get our marshmallows mixed in, we're going to put it back in the refrigerator and let it set up and get nice and cold. Knife here. Get our marshmallows opened up. Now it calls for 1.5 bags, I think. We're going to see how many we can fit in here. I only have 1 bag, so. This is the fruit salad of all fruit salads. All right, I'm gonna get all this mixed up, add some more marshmallows to it, see how much I can get in there, and we'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. See, it's pretty full. I am gonna taste this because I just love this fruit salad. I love it. You get some of the couscous, some of the marshmallows, and some of the fruit. Here's a big piece of pineapple, I'll take that one. Okay. Let's see how we did. Let's see if it tastes as good in August as it did in probably October. That whipped cream makes it so good. So this is frog eye fruit salad, and it's delicious. So I'm gonna put it back in the refrigerator and let it chill and start cleaning up a little bit because my house is upside down. All right, y'all, have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll watch some of the other videos related to this, and we'll see you again soon.